Hi guys, this is Mecha here and I'm back in casting after about a 4-month hiatus. That is why, well, there was a couple of reasons why I'm out of this, but probably I will not bore you with the reasons and I will just bring you straight into this game of this very high ranking play between Liquid Tyler versus stksooch. Okay, as you can see, stksooch, I'll probably call him Such for now. He's spawning here as the blue Zerg at the top right hand corner, and Liquid Tyler, a very famous Protoss player, he's spawning here as the bottom left hand corner as the red Protoss. And he just thrown down his pylon over here, and very obviously Such is just sending his overlord and to discover what he can see. Very good scouting for the overlord because he can flying object, the very first flying object you can see in the game, but of course of his slow speed it is very vulnerable to anti-air kind of. Oh, look at Such is just probably just do his spawning pool, and he is building up not much of the. You can see that they're actually doing very well in their resource management. This is what players like myself and also probably even Gold League players, they should be really focusing on keeping their minerals and resources as in minerals and Vespin gas very low, because if you have too much means you are not doing enough, or you're not building fast enough, or you're just idling the money away. So right now Such is just going very massively on minerals, no gas yet, and he has finally thrown out his gas at 240. That is pretty very late, whereas Liquid Tyler has just gone down his gateway. So what tactics will Liquid Tyler be doing? He'll just be doing a standard block just in case of any crazy Zergling rush by Such, but looks like there's no crazy rush, but oh, there is probably. No, they're just going to secure this natural. It's of course very fundamental for the Zerg players to secure their expansion. That is one of the advantage of their gameplay. And also we realize that the hatchery is the production building. They do not have any other production buildings, because all the larvas will be able to transform or transmute into units. Looks like he's just going to do some harassment if it's possible, but Liquid Tyler has just sealed this up perfectly. Oh, there's two Zealots right now, and this Zealot out there will try to mop up all these Zerglings. Zerglings are not a match against this Zealot, especially two Zerglings will be... Oh, he managed to kill off another Zergling. Let's take a look at the units lost. Looks like he has just lost 2 units, and resources will amount up to 75. He has to be careful here, and Zerglings are very vulnerable at this moment. He shouldn't be trying to do that. And yes, after he did a Crypt tumor spread, he moves his queen down. Very standard play, and very good placement of the overlord over here, as well as another expansion, probably a third expansion if he's not going for the goal for Tyler. And Tyler is fast forwarding his play, getting a lot of gateways. He's probably going for a 3-gate global push, and also positioning his pylons at very good position at the edge in case of any Muta harass. And so I'm not too sure what strategy he's going. He is going for the already completing his metabolic boost, and that is we have speedings at the moment, but still no lair at the moment. Whereas Tyler has his cybernetics call out. He has just completed his warp kit, and he has researched hallucination. Very strange decision. He has also gone for his expo at a very fast timing, because normally I thought Protoss will actually go for a push first before securing their second expansion, or rather their first expansion, their second base. And I think Such has the information, and he has gone to lair at the moment, and a third hatchery just to make it very hard for ground troops to pass by. he has placed his hatchery right in the middle. That is good. Let's check out where his rally point is, and he has not set this hatchery rally point yet. There is one thing that Zerg players really have to do. They have to remember, and looks like he has just got speedlings. How many speedlings he have? We can just check out. 15 speedlings, not a lot. He is not really going for an attack, probably just trying to take a look. Oh, it's a hallucination phoenix. Definitely he will not be able to see this. He will just see a phoenix fly past, and to him it will be crazy, but he will realize that there's no damage done, but it gets him all panicky. So Switch is, and he was just trying to do a attack over here, but looks like he managed to kill off the hallucinated phoenix. He should know by now that it is a hallucination. So let's check out everyone's view and see what is the production in. Oh, there is an infestor coming in. Very, very unusual. Normally I would see like Mutalis or Roach play, but infestor? Something's fishy around here for Such. What kind of play is he going to go into? And we can see he has set up some defense over here, some spine crawlers, and they're just trying to patrol, or the Zerglings here are just trying to prevent them from taking the third base or the second expo for Tyler. Tyler has just very well positioned. He's making it very hard for any Zerglings to run by, especially if he has that many sentries. With proper force fields, the Zergling's attack will be very, very much mitigated. And Such has done a great creep spread, but probably he needs more creep tumor to actually spread all the way up to the goal expansion right here. I think he's trying to achieve that, and he has researched pathogen glands. What is that for? Okay, that is for faster overlord speed, but was it necessary? And he has just completed it. Tyler is still biding his time, trying to mess up his army, and I could see that he has quite a lot of 12 stalkers, 2 Zedit and 5 sentries. Quite a strong army, I would say, if he were to try to take out. I think Such is actually quite very, very bare. I would say not much units as compared to Liquid Tyler. He has 39 Zerglings though, but is that enough? And yet another hallucination just to do very good scouting, and we can see his info. Yes, he can actually see that they are moving forward over here. Liquid Tyler might be afraid of the overlords. He might spell like Pinlings. Oh, looks like this Zedit will be sacrificed, but his information will be invaluable for Liquid Tyler. Looks like he's coming in. Oh, no, you should not engage him near the base. That is not one. Look, that is what I mean by good placement on building and good force field. Quite good, I would say. And he managed to do the infestor on it, or rather the rooting on it. So just trying to get it, but still managed to do a force field. Very good play by Liquid Tyler there. And looks like Such is just hanging around his infestor here. He should run away. They are very vulnerable. No natural attack. So he needs to get more forces right now. I don't see any more production at the moment. Production is still more Zerglings on the way. He's just going for crazy Zerglings and a lot of infestors. Not too sure whether this will be a good way to win, but looks like Such has just placed overlord at every corner possible, spreading creep, making it very, very hard for Liquid Tyler to do that, or I mean to expand his base. But of course Liquid Tyler, with proper management or good management of his units, he will be able to turn the tide, and also with operating only on 2 base, he will be able to do a lot of damage still. Looks like there's crazy amount of Colossus coming out. I can see that. And Thermo Lance is just about to be completed. But look at Such. Such has now 3 base in operation. Very, very high count over there. Probably check out his units. He has 61 drones. Okay. Wow, there's a huge amount of Zerglings over here. And looks like Liquid Tyler has just Is it enough? Is it enough? Oh, that is the Neuro Parasite on the Colossus. Very good play there. But remember, Neuro Parasite is just for a while. He should do another few more. But I think he's just waiting his time for the thing to run out and the rest to actually take over. Oh, looks like the Zerglings will Muscat over there. And although borrowed, but it's not very useful because of the Observer is over there, and looks like more Infestor coming. Infestor just being burned down straight away. Looks like this is definitely not a good strategy against the Stalker and Colossus army. Very, very strong, very, very solid. And he has only Zerglings. Zerglings are very bad against Colossus. You need some air units like Corruptors and also probably Mutalists, and look at just all the Zerglings all die like that. Look at how many resources and units he have killed. And this Overlords will be free kill for the Stalkers as well, although he doesn't have a lot. Let me see, he has probably 9 Stalkers, but a lot of Colossus, 6 Colossus, very hard to kill. And Queens, now there's a lot of Queens, but still some Zerglings. He should stop doing Zerglings, and I don't see a Spire anywhere. So I think it's GG for Liquid. I mean Switch now. Or it's also very good play by Liquid Tyler. Very solid. By this time he did not panic. He realized that Switch has actually sort of occupied most of the, or rather all of the possible expansion points. But he by this time slowly building up his army, Colossus and Stalkers. Very solid play, but definitely Switch gameplay was a bit wrong. No air units against Colossus. That is never going to work. Anyway, this is one of my very first casts after the 4 months hiatus. I hope you like it, and this is Mecha signing off.